Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be showing you Luray, campground, their mountain bike track. So yeah, when I first looked at the videos, there actually wasn't too much pictures or anything about it, so hopefully this will help you find it. Anyway, so you can see there's some nice tabletops. They're about 6 feet high. 2 tabletops with like a 3-foot table, and then like a 15-foot shark fin. Wooden wall rides the shark fin, which is always fun. So you're probably dropping like 3 feet as you are there. And so yeah, this was really fun. It's super duper dusty because they are in a drought. So yeah, and that's why I had to use voiceovering, and that's why I'm not using the audio, because, well, one, it was in the protective case, my GoPro was, and two, the audio was not great, because of just how, because it just, everything sounded so dry, like my voice, the ground, just everything, it did not sound good, so I'm just voiceovering. The park actually doesn't have too much flow, but you can see here, there's these nice, like, North Shore type features, with the wooden rollers. I was wishing that was a whale tail, but it wasn't. And then, like, this, like, really curvy skinny, it's super duper fun. And practice your skills on it. And then, yeah, so, it's a super duper fun little park, especially for the fact that this is a campground. I forgot to say where it was. It's Luray RV Park. Not RV Park. What's it called? I mean, RVs are allowed there, but it's a camper place. Like, you can have a camper. And they have water slides, like you can see in the back. It's really fun. It's in Shenandoah County. It's Luray, Shenandoah County, Virginia. And it's super duper fun. But yeah, so I started off by rolling the first tabletop and then jumping the second one. And that worked pretty well, but then I started clearing both of them. And before I knew it, I was perfectly hitting both of them. So it took like a couple days to get them perfect, but after a little bit, they were nice. And you can see here, I am testing out different camera / GoPro mounts. Like, my chest, mount here, I'm using, and, I also switched, but I also am using a head mount, which you may see later in the video, I tried a visor mount. I do need to just tighten my actual, like, visor, so that it doesn't, keep falling down, because the GoPro's putting weight on it. So once I can figure that out, I'll have 3 different mounts. So yeah, it was actually super duper fun. Here you can see my head mount. So yeah, it's very fun. You can see once you start clearing them. I was also practicing my tweaks, like my front tire, as you can probably see. That's super duper fun. So yeah, that is Luray, and it goes for a lot longer. The only problem was the berm after the shark fin. Kind of felt like you killed your speed for the rollers. But yeah, it's just no big deal. As the jumps are still super duper fun and definitely make up for it. Now there's 3 different levels or difficulties here at the pump track. There's the blue, or there's the green, which I didn't get any videos of it, but it's basically the little strider bike thing. It's really simple. I mean, it's not, you're not really missing much in the video of it. It's just like a little loop, maybe 15 feet long, with a little roller, and then barely a berm. And then you have the kind of felt like you're in, like at North Shore or in BC, or you're in like that one Descenders map, if you know what that is. So it's a mountain bike video game. And so yeah, that's super fun. And then you have the black line, which is the jumps. And if it was a bike park, like a real bike park, like Killington, or Burke, or Highland, I would rate them like hard green, easy blue jumps, but here they're rated a black line, which makes sense. But yeah, with the wall ride and the shark fin, which they're soon. But yeah, see that berm, it kind of felt like it, like I didn't brake at all, and it felt like that curve kind of like killed my speed. But yeah, the blue, that little curvy thing is the blue line. And so yeah, you can't complain really. It's Luray RV campground just got a bunch of what's it called? A bunch of whatever it's called. They got a bunch of updates because of the new owners. They got a new water park and all different, a new mountain bike track, cornhole, ping pong, like a full recreational center. It's crazy, but yeah. And the water slides are super fun. I actually got some GoPro footage of the water. But anyway, what was I going to say? They also, depending on they have for gravel bikers, they have a gravel path. And they also have a bunch of hiking trails, which are super duper cool. But yeah, it is super duper hot here. And that means not much rain. And so, your chain gets so dusty. So it's so hard to pedal because it needs to be pressure washed, which, my camper has a hose, but it doesn't have like a pressure wash. It has like very low pressure. So, my chain was so dusty during this, so, pedaling was definitely a bit of a challenge, because so when I'm home now, I just got home, and I am very tired, because of how fun this was, but, you're definitely gonna I definitely have to clean off my chain and lube it when I'm, maybe tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, it's so dusty and dry. And during this filming, it was like 90 degrees, and I was dying, which isn't, so, yeah, I had to drink so much water. But yeah, there's so many, because it's open at night, it's very sketchy. I didn't get any filming because, you wouldn't be able to see anything because it's how dark it is, but there's no lights, but they still open it, and when I hit the shark fin, I didn't drop that eye, but I almost went off of it because I couldn't see anything, but I braked, I didn't, and I just went down it, I don't know why, it would have been so cool if I did, but I didn't drop off of it, I just it didn't hit it like a shark fin. I hit it like a U, up, I guess you can call it. I just went up and then down. But yeah, there's also people on. You can see those big tire marks. One wheels, I think it's called, where they those skateboard thingies where you press it down and they move. That was packing it down because of how dry it was. Your tire just sinks in and it kills your speed. And so, yeah, and with all the little kids that are rolling the jump, it was so hard to pop off the first one. But yeah, there was no complaining as it's a campground, so it's incredibly fun. It's probably the greatest campground I've ever seen, amenity-wise. But yeah. This video, I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, but anyway, sorry about that. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, this video was not the hardest to make, but the editing process is so hard, so please consider hitting the subscribe button and like button, as it would make my day. The video's not over yet, but, with how dry it was like biking on a light, like, snow cover, so yeah, it was definitely very tiring. But yeah, these are just some videos of me hitting the shark fin, and, the roller, and yeah. This is the tabletops. This is when I first got there, so I would roll the first one, and then pop the second. But yeah, this video took a very long time to make, and then you can see the other one. But yeah, this video took a very long time to make. The edit, I was editing it the entire way home. So yeah, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you.